Welcome back to Midvale Speedway for our second heat in the late model division. 32, Jeff Bittaker. 28, Roger Leinert. 44, Kenny Vickers. 211, Jack Peters. 84, 81, Tim Johnston. Coming in for the green flag. We're racing again. It's our second heat in the late model division. Kenny Vickers getting kind of wide there in the first turn. A 3 wide coming into number 3 turn. Roger Leinert taking over the lead. 211, Jack Peters taking over third position. 81, Tim Johnston moving way up from the back of the pack. Tim Johnston got a new engine in his car this week, Chris. Might make a difference in his running.
Well, they've been having trouble keeping rocker arms in the car. And by a vote of the drivers, they've allowed him to go to a roller type rocker. His engine, a 351 Cleveland, is the only engine now that will allow the roller rocker arms to be used in. And Tim's hoping that they can keep a motor together and finish the night of racing. They've had a lot of bad luck this year.
Looking real strong so far. 28, Roger Leinert, the leader. 211, Jack Peters, second. Number 81, Tim Johnston, third. Best we've seen him run this year. We're halfway this second heat of late models.
211 making up a lot of ground there, Mike.
Jack Peters getting a little loose coming out of 2 turns. Still making up a lot of ground on number 28, Roger Leinert. Roger done a good job getting his car back in shape, Chris, after that bad accident he had last week. Him and number 6, Greg Gallagher. Both cars back out here again tonight. Tim Johnston making up a little bit of ground on 211, Jack Peters. 28, Roger Leinert trying to hold on to the lead. Number 33,
Gary Smith spun out in the corner.
Bring out the caution flag. That might make a difference here in our second heat.
That'll bunch the field up. Jack Peters and Tim Johnston coming on strong. We had a battle on back, too, between 84, Rick Schweitzer, and 32, Jeff Bittaker. The field will bunch up now. Be a different race now, Mike.
I'd like to point out to the fans, the race is half over, so they'll start in single file. The same way they were running when the yellow light come out. 28, Roger Leinert. 211, Jack Peters. 81, Tim Johnston. First 3 cars. The track man, Dean Miles, signaling 1 more lap. He wants to give him 1 more lap.
Gary Smith pulling back into the race.
Looking for the green flag this time around. 28, Roger Leinert, bringing him in. 211, Jack Peters. 81, Tim Johnston. 84, Rick Schweitzer. 32, Jeff Bittaker. And we're racing again here at Midvale Speedway.
Roger Leinert a little high. Jack Peters trying to get on the inside.
Roger Leinert coming back to Midvale Speedway after laying off a couple years in the late model division. Trying the figure 8 division, not doing too good. Back out here in the late models, doing an excellent job. Checkered flag, checkered flag.
Jack Peters making a run for him.
And the winner, second heat in late model division, 28, Roger Leinert. 211, Jack Peters, second. And third, 81, Tim Johnston. I think the best finish he's had so far this year.
Well, Tim's just happy to finish the race, I'm sure. They've been on the trailer now the last 3 weeks, so just getting out to the runs what they wanted to accomplish tonight.
While we're waiting for our fast heat in the late model division, we'll be back right after this.
We're back with our fast heat in our late model division. On the pole, 21, Mike Gillen. 63, Bobby Sibla. 03, Lonnie Vaughn. 58, Kenny Stevens. 5, Doc Dixon. 55, Joe 9. 6, Greg Gallagher. And our fastest qualifier, number 7, Rich Rohr. Mike, we had an outstanding turnout of cars here tonight, and I know we lost 3 or 4 in last week's accident, so a lot of machines showing up here. Good-looking machines, I might say, too. That's 63 of Bob Sibla. It's a real fine-looking automobile.
One of the best cars in the number 63, Bob Sibla. Super late model driver in the past years. Come down here a few times this year. Just to watch, I think he got the bug. Built himself an excellent-looking number 63 car.
Mike Gillen having a slight brake problem on the left front there. Smoking when he goes in the corner. Kenny Stevens, Joe 9 moving up on the outside. Lonnie Vaughn hanging on the inside.
Kenny Stevens doing a real good job bringing his car back this week, too. He was in a bad accident over in front of the flagman last week. Right now, putting on a strong move for second position. 63, Bob Sibla, pulling away from the pack. In first position.
Well, Mike Gillen and Kenny Stevens doing a good job of holding everybody back. Bob Sibla's out there cruising. They can't get out of the bunch here. Joe 9 going outside. Now Lonnie Vaughn trying to move outside.
Kenny Stevens taking over second position with Lonnie Vaughn right on his bumper. 3 wide coming out of number 2 turn. Bob Sibla still the leader. 58, Kenny Stevens taking over second. We've still got a battle for third position.
Halfway home, I've seen the flagman with the cross flags. We're halfway in our late model heat.
Lonnie Vaughn taking over third position. Joe 9 moving up on the outside. Looks like Joe 9's got 4 new tires on the car tonight.
Rich Rohr trying to follow Joe out in the outside groove. Moving real strong.
We might also mention number 6, Greg Gallagher, in our fast heat tonight. Greg must come up with a miracle, some kind of a miracle work over the week, Chris. Usually in our second heat, qualifying second fastest tonight behind Rich Rohr. Bob Sibla with a commanding lead over number 58, Kenny Stevens. Number 55, Joe 9, moving up on the outside. Like we've been saying for the past few weeks, Chris, we can't help but think there might be a different situation in the feature event. All these cars running real strong in the heats. It comes down to that feature event. Looks like the green machine, 55, Joe 9.
Moving strong on the outside. They're trying to go 3 wide down the stretch. I think Joe 9 edged him out for second place.
It looked awful close between 55 and 58.
Well, everybody got held back. Bob Sibla was able to cruise on out to a lead. We could have a similar situation happen in our feature tonight, Mike, but 30 laps a lot longer for the guys to get out of the pack, so could prove to be one of our better races of the season.
The winner of our late model fast heat, number 63, Bob Sibla.
More racing from...
We're back with our fast heat of spectator stocks. Number 95, Tim Hiller. 14, Rick Hirschberger on the pole. Number 26, Rick Stocker. 19, Jay Yozik. 6, Todd Gallagher. 38, Don Nicholson. 77, Rick Leggett. Number 10, Craig Lindemuth. Rick Hirschberger out in front. Rick Stocker trying to get in underneath him. Jay Yozik on the outside. These are our fastest qualifiers in the spectator stock division. These cars here are basically a stock automobile with very few alterations made to them.
That number 149 is a new car this week, isn't it, Chris?
Yeah, it used to be the 89 car of Randy Dingler, now driven by, I think it's Bill Desecker.
Yeah, Bill Desecker. 55, Jerry Herman doing an excellent job tonight, qualifying second fastest, I think. Second or third. Rick Hirschberger. 26, R.G. Stalker.
It's one of the Stalker drilling boys from Strasbourg. This heat's really close so far.
55, Jerry Herman trying to move up on the outside.
Craig Lindemuth trying to go between about 4 cars there.
He's going clear up
Not
to the
much
fence.
room.
Clear up
Got
to the
problems
fence.
here.
He kissed the fence.
Desecker
149.
and Nicholson all tangled, but keep going. A very outstanding job of driving there by Bill Desecker to keep that car under control.
3 wide coming in number 3 turn. 55, Jerry Herman taking over the lead. 14, Rick Hirschberger trying to hold on to second. Somebody moving up on the outside, but can't see who it is for the dust. 26, R.G. Stalker in second position.
White flag, 1 more lap to go.
1 lap to go.
Craig Lindemuth trying to squeeze between cars.
We got a different winner in our fast heat in the spectator division. 55, Jerry Herman and R.G. Stalker.
It's going to be a battle to the finish. Stalker gets on the inside.
It's going to be close. Jerry Herman holds on to win fast heat in the spectator division. Second, number 26, R.G. Stalker. Third was 14, Rick Hirschberger, I think. That's while we're waiting for our next race to hit the track. Take a short break and a message from our sponsors. 21, Mike Gillen. 63, Bob Sibla. 03, Lonnie Vaughn. 58, Kenny Stevens. 5, Doc Dixon. 55, Joe 9. 6, Greg Gallagher. Fastest qualifier of the evening, number 7, Chris Rohr. Trackman Dean Miles, 1 more lap. Get the field bunched up a little bit better. Flagman, Eddie Warmack. Wants them closer together. We're looking for the green this time around. Looking for the green this time around. Number 84, Rich Schweitzer, bringing them into the flag. 81, Tim Johnson. This is pursuit race. Once you are passed by a car following you, you are eliminated from the race.
Bob Sibla ducking inside, and Mike Gillen real fast here, Mike. Really moving strong tonight. Gillen's having trouble still with the brakes.
Doc Dixon trying to eliminate 58, Kenny Stevens. Can't quite do it. Coming out of number 4 turn.
Well, I believe Mike Gillen has been eliminated from this race, Mike.
63 eliminated. Number 21, Mike Gillen. He's out. 58, Kenny Stevens is out. So we're down to 8 cars. Start 10 cars. In single file for our pursuit race. Bob Sibla trying to eliminate 2 cars. He goes by number 81.
Tim Johnson's out.
He eliminates number 84, Rick Schweitzer. Bob Sibla doing an excellent job so far tonight, winning his heat race. Now, trying to win our late model pursuit race. 03, Lonnie Vaughn to second. 55 and 5, running close to third. 7, Rich Rohr bringing up the 63, Bob Sibla. Running real strong tonight. We're going to be looking for something out of him in our feature event. Invite all
Doc Dixon being eliminated.
We'd like to invite all the racing fans to come out here to Mid-Vid Speedway and see our exciting feature event. '63, Bob Sibla, still the leader. 03, Lonnie Vaughn, second. 55, Joe 9, third. Number 7, Rich Rohr, fourth. Out of 10 cars, we've got 4 running. Lonnie Vaughn trying to make up some ground on 63, Bob Sibla.
Richie Rohr getting inside of Joe 9, Mike.
Seven and 55 runs real close together coming out of number 1 turn. They're side by side coming down the back stretch. Lonnie Vaughn picking up some ground on 63, Bob Sibla. White flag, 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go, white flag. 63, Bob Sibla. Winning this heat and also winning our late model pursuit race. Second, 03, Lonnie Vaughn, and it's a close race for third between number 7, Rich Rohr, and 55, Joe 9.
I'll tell you, Mike, Joe 9 was out in the second groove. Rich Rohr got inside of him, and not once did Joe try to cut him off. He just stayed out in the second groove and let him have it, and held him off there at the finish. A real good race there.
More racing from Midvale Speedway right after you watch this.
On the pole, number 13.
That's Greg Bland, Mike.
Greg Bland. 00, Jim Gallagher. 442, Dave King. V2, Gary Marinelli. 52, Randy Gray. We got a car spun out down here between 1 and 2 turns. Number 77, Bear Schwartz.
Bear's having a little bit of trouble tonight, Mike. First he got black flagged in a heat race for running those qualifying time. Now he's spun out. So while we're waiting on the cars to get relined up here, we'll be back right after this.
Ohio Industrial Supply in Midvale is your complete.
Here we are with our late model consolation event. We didn't even get 1 lap in here at the first start. That car spin out, number 77, Bear Schwartz.
Well, you might want to mention that too, Mike, because the people out there watching don't understand that sometimes when we have a restart, the guy that spun out goes to the back, and this time Bear Schwartz gets his spot back, being that we didn't get a complete lap in, so we revert back to the starting lineup.
So we'll have a complete restart. We're looking for the green flag this time around. 13, Greg Bland on the pole. 00, Jim Gallagher. 442, Dave King. 77, Bear Schwartz. V2, Gary Marinelli. And 52, Randy Gray.
43, Bob Mosky making a charge. Him and Dave King getting tangled up. Mosky comes through. Greg Bland having problems.
Bob Mosky in 13, Greg Bland getting tangled up, coming in. He's pushing him all the way around the track, it looks like. Maybe they're tangled. No, they break apart.
I think something came off of the number 13 car.
52, Randy Gray moving up to 4th position already. Randy Gray doing an excellent job so far this year. Driving the old Kenny Stevens car. Number 89, Brett Kitty.
Looks like Randy's got a new paint job on her, Mike. A new pink paint job.
Pink Panther. 89, Brett Kitty. Leading the race. 00, Jim Gallagher. V2, Gary Marinelli moving up real strong. 52, Randy Gray moving up to 4th position. 43, Bob Mosky. V2, Gary Marinelli trying to take over 2nd position. Jim Gallagher doing a real good job for the first time out this year. In the 00 Camaro.
Randy Gray moving up. V2 and 52 both are going to get inside of Gallagher here, it looks like.
V2 trying to take over 2nd position. Randy Gray right behind him. Randy Gray doing an excellent job driving for only his first year in the late model division. 89, Brett Fitty, still the leader. 52, Randy Gray, right on Gary Marinelli's bumper. We'll take 2 cars out of this consolation event for our feature event. We'll start 18 cars. They got a little bit squirrely there coming down the back stretch. V2 and 52.
Looks like Randy Gray got inside of him, and then they tangled up a little bit.
Something happened to number 89. I don't know if he got black flagged or if the car just quit on him. Here's 52 and V2, side by side. 52, Randy Gray taking over the lead. Randy Gray doing a real good job. White flag, 1 lap to go. Randy Gray. V2, Gary Marinelli. 43, Bob Mosky. 1 lap to go.
Hang in there and get in the feature, Mike.
52 and V2 will be the consolation event representatives in our feature event. Randy Gray doing a real good job. First year in the late model division.
He's got the Pink Panther machine really rolling tonight. I mentioned we've got quite a few more races here yet to run tonight. We just show our preliminary events here on TV2. I want to invite all the race fans to come out here at Midvale Speedway. Coming up in 2 weeks, Mike.
More racing from Midvale Speedway right after you watch this.